anyone who is coming from, someone who never liked network marketing, who never thought it was something they could do. This book breaks it down and gives the average person the power to be able to do network marketing in a way that ensures that there's duplication and ultimately there's massive success. Okay, so it's a very good book. It's a 45-second presentation and it's a book I recommend for us. I mean, this training alone, I mean, I'm using a combination of at least 2 books and experiences. I would like to encourage you today, if you're in class, to please participate, okay? At some point or the other, I will call for participation and I would love for you to participate in today's class. So if you're around and you're available and you're listening to me this afternoon, I want you to type in the comment section, I will participate, okay? If you will participate in class, this afternoon, please type, I will participate, okay? Type, I will participate. All right, fantastic, okay. We have Mr. Cyril Esedo saying I'll participate. Mr. Maruf Falabi Gold. Rita Nubia is ready to participate. I'm sure that as we go on, we're also going to have more and more people who are ready to participate in class today. I mean, this is a case study, a practical kind of class. So it will make sense for us to participate, okay? So yes, so from this book, there's a summary that is at the beginning of this book, and it breaks down 4 things you need to do. If you say, okay, this business, I want to do it. 4 things you need to do. Yeah? What are the points when you decide that I want to do this business? There are 4 things you need to do. First is get in and get started. Get in and get started. If you are here today and you are a distributor in Green Mondays, you already got in. Yeah? You already got in and you have gotten started. You have signed up, you have gotten the products. In fact, you are attending trainings, definitely you have started business, okay? Number 2 says, use the products. I am almost 99.8% sure that everyone here who is a distributor has used at least one reader product or uses at least one reader product or the other. That is my assumption. I hope my assumption is correct. So that is number 2. Number 3 says, get into high gear. Get into high gear simply addresses the concept of sponsoring, saying that the model that we use here is network marketing, which involves word of mouth advertising, telling somebody about the opportunities and getting them on board to join your team. So getting into high gear, we're advised to get into high gear 5 times, okay? Working with, for example, maybe 4 or 5 people. And once those people, we have built them to 3rd generation, we go for another 5. Like that, okay? Get into high gear means that you have begun to build your team. That's what it is, okay? So I assume that there are people here, or most of us here have begun the process of building our teams. And of course, it's an ongoing process. I'm still building my team as well. So if you are here, I assume that you are here to get trained so that you build your team, so that you can achieve your dreams, so that, what is available with Green Mondays can become your reality. So get in and get started, use the product, get into high gear. Those are the top 3 things that you need to do. Number 4 is where I'm going to pitch my tent today. And it's so powerful, yeah? It says, share the products with friends. Here, when you look at share the products with friends, it talks about retail, yeah? And if you understand how word of mouth advertising works, you would know that sharing the products with friends is not only selling to friends, is literally sharing with friends. And I want us to take a deeper look at that today, sharing with friends. How do you share with friends? There's another book, the second book I'll be making a little bit of reference to today. It's The Psychology of Persuasion. It's a bestseller book on influence, very strong book on marketing, studying the psychology of human behavior, and understanding the psychology of human behavior, how you can leverage on that to make massive results happen within your business. Okay, it's an amazing book. And there's a law I would like to draw out from that book. We're still talking about giveaways, but we want to look through the lens of how people think to strategically do freebies, to do giveaways in our business. Remember, we are looking at share the products with friends. How do we share the products with friends in such a way that we'll get results, okay? The law I'll be just touching a little bit on is the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity. This law is a very powerful law, yeah? And here it says that it's one of the most potent laws of influence. You know, here we talk about the fact that in network marketing, we learn a lot of skills. There are skills that we learn here in network marketing that go with us all through different aspects of our lives. One of it is influence, how to influence people, and that's really, really what leadership is all about. To say, okay, I'm doing a business, I invite somebody to join me, and they follow me. That means I have some level of influence with them, okay? And you know, working with a team, getting us to achieve results is really all about leadership, and those are skills that we're learning in the business. Okay, so we're looking at the law of reciprocity as a tool, as a powerful law of influence. Now, let's break it down to our regular day-to-day, okay? I give a gift to someone, and this is where I need you to participate, okay? When you are given a gift, somebody gives you a gift, how do you feel? Please type in the comment section. When somebody gives you a gift, how do you feel? When someone gives you a gift, how do you feel? I don't want to be alone in class today. I need people to participate, okay? Okay, I feel excited, right? Special. I feel great. I feel happy. Fantastic. I'm loving the answers. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, I think I need my co-host to help me mute some people. Okay, I think I already did that, but I'll need your help, co-hosts, to help me ensure that people are coming in, they're muted, okay? Okay, so yes, so I was saying that you feel great. I mean, no matter how much you have, if you have everything in the world and somebody does something really thoughtful, gives you a gift, you feel great, you feel happy, you feel excited, you feel special, yeah? Now, this law of influence, this law of reciprocity talks about the fact that when people are given a gift, they feel obliged to repay back. Now, if you don't agree with what I'm saying, I want you to type it in the comment section. But if you do agree, just follow me on. When you're given a gift, you feel obliged to pay back. You already feel like the scales already tilted to your side to ensure that you pay back. There's already an obligation to want to pay back. The same way, I mean, if you give a gift to someone, already the person already feels, yeah, I need to do something for this person. And that's really what the law of reciprocity is all about. Now, there are two things I'd like to touch on that, about gifts and how they have the power to do amazing things, make amazing things happen. Gifts enforce uninvited debts. Yeah? The person feels, I owe this person. Yeah? When someone gives you a gift, you already feel like you owe the person. Let me give you a very vain example. I know for some time now, we have not been having Owambes and you know, those kind of things. But I mean, let's our Owambe brothers and sisters in the house this afternoon. Okay? For example, your friend, your old school friend, you know, in 1970 something, you were in school together, and now the daughter is getting married, and you took Ashwebi for the daughter's wedding, yeah? And now you also want to get married. Normally, the way your mind will be wired, you would even feel like, yeah, I took Ashwebi for her daughter's wedding. I'm looking for people to get Ashwebi for my own son's wedding. You would naturally go to the person and say, oh, my son is getting married. Ashwebi is so. The person already feels obliged, feels indebted, yeah? Like they owe you, and they would try as much as possible to ensure that they also take Ashwebi, because they feel that, I mean, the scales already tipped in one direction and they want to balance it. They want to balance it, so they feel obliged and they feel they owe you, and they would do within their power to ensure that they balance it by taking the Ashwebi as well from you, you know, and everybody's happy. That's the law. Okay, a very interesting thing about gifts as well is that they enforce unfair exchanges. Enforce unfair exchanges. What do I mean by unfair exchanges? You know, I would like to give a personal example, but I would like to just explain it very simply before I go ahead this afternoon. Now, when you give somebody a gift, for example, let's assume that you were in a store together. Yeah, I believe you're following me. You're in a store together, and this person made some purchases, paid, and had 50 naira to balance it. Yeah, person had 50 naira to balance and didn't have any other cash, had ATM, couldn't be paying for 50 naira, and you just took 50 naira and said, no, bro, don't worry. And you paid 50 naira. It's 50 naira, or maybe you bought eggs, and the case of eggs, 1,150 naira. But the person had 1,100 and paid, and the person, but guys, remaining 50 naira. And I said, guy, don't worry. I mean, and the person pays, and you pay for the person, or the person pays for you 50 naira. Yeah? All that the person has done is paid 50 naira. Just 50. How many things can 50 naira buy these days? But this law says that it doesn't matter the size of the favor that the person did to you. Already, that person already feels indebted. And by the time the person wants to pay back, do you know that the person will not be looking for 50 naira way to repay you back? More often than not, the repayment is usually higher, yeah, than the initial gift that was given out. If you are still following me, I want you to type in the comment section, I'm following you, I'm feeling you, yeah? If you're understanding what I'm saying, and if it has happened to you before, or if it happens to you regularly, please just follow me. Let me know that you're following me, okay? Yeah, so gifts make you feel indebted. One, it invites or enforces, okay, unfair exchanges. What the person gets back or what you get back is way more usually than what you give out, because it's not about the size, it's about the impact of what you have done on that person. The fact that the person already feels indebted, the person makes an exchange or does something that far outweighs what you did for that person. Now, I'd like to give an example of something that happened to me in the course of the week. Okay, you're following. Okay, fantastic. All right. Okay, cool, great. So now, this thing happened just before the pandemic. In fact, this story is a very interesting story. It started at the beginning of the pandemic. Now, there was this man I met through someone. I met him through somebody, eventually called me for an interview. There's an NGO that I'm a co-founder of, and we do some things for women. And somehow the guy called me for an interview on TV, and we spoke about what we do and all of that. And, and that was it. He mentioned to me that somebody was interested in what we're doing, wanted to give, but somehow, nobody, that discussion never saw the light of day. Okay? But as somebody who would really like to give and also promote what I do, after that TV interview, he called me again for a radio show. I did a radio interview as well. So I just did something. I just took my reader range of products. I took the capsules, the 30 mils, I took sanitizer. I just did a complete package, put my flyers and all of that, and sent a courier person to deliver to him at his office in Ikoyi. After we had finished, I think it was a few days after we finished all of this, I just sent the package to him. This is what I do, and blah, blah. Thanks for the opportunity to share what we talk about, to share what we do on air and all of that. Okay, so after that, he gave me a feedback. The products are good, blah, blah, and that was all. Apparently, the guy had been thinking this law had been put in motion because I had packaged gifts and sent to him. This law had been put in motion in his mind, and unknown to me, I was already going about my own normal business. This was before the pandemic. This was actually, I think it was early March or late February, as far back then. And fast forward all the way, we have March, April, May, June, July, August, September, guys. This is 7 months after. 7 months after, the guy buzzes me from nowhere and sends me something like a proposal that's for a big contract, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, wow, we are doing this. This is really good. He said, madam, you don't have any, you want to send me proposal? I want to give this thing. I said, it's not in line with what I do. So by the time we're discussing and all of that, one of my guys who I mentor was there, and I was mentioning that this project. He said that he went for the interview for that same project too. That is the same interview that he went on Saturday. I said, oh wow. So as I was chatting with the guy, I just told him that this, I have one of my people that came for the interview. He said, what's his name? I dropped his name. He said, madam, you yourself, you don't have any proposal. I said, this guy, I am on the board of his company. So it's like I'm the one, that is, that came for the interview. He said, okay, noted. Yeah? Listen, noted. 2 days after, I get a message from my guy, and it says that they already called them for the next stage to go ahead, and they are proceeding with it and all of that. Now, if this thing falls through, it will be at least worth a few millions. That project will be at least worth a few millions. Yeah? But what was set in motion was the fact that I put together some reader products, sent products to him. Somewhere on the other side, the guy feels, oh, I need to do something for this madam or whatever. And then the process for getting a contract worth a few millions is already in motion, because I set out to do something to make a gift available to someone. Okay, so gifts have a way of enforcing some. It's not balanced. What did I give the person? Let me add everything I put together. I gave to the person maybe about less than 20K, and now what I'm about to get in return is worth a few millions. That is the law. Okay, it enforces on fair exchanges, and it enforces on invited debts. Okay, that's that law. Now, also taking excerpts from all of those learnings, we want to take a look at how freebies work. I'm giving gifts to someone. What does research show? Is it proven that when I give a gift, or based on what I do, what does it do to my business? Okay, I like to say that gifts are a weapon. Gifts are a tool. Okay, even the Bible makes us understand that a man's gift opens doors for him. Okay, we know that it's not only the literal gift of giving a gift to someone, but the person's talent as well. Okay, research shows that freebies are a powerful and effective promotional weapon. They are a weapon. They are that strong. Okay, instead of speaking all the grammars in this world, a gift of what I do can make up for 1,000 words. Okay, when the person sees it, when the person uses it, okay, free samples improve customer loyalty, they improve customer attitude, not just towards the product, but also the company offering them as well. So, you begin to enjoy, they hear Green Mondays, when they hear the reader products, even the company begins to enjoy some goodwill in people's minds. They want to be a part, they are thinking like, yeah, this is a good one. I feel like I should be a part of this. This will look like nice people. They look like good people, and their products are good. They're even giving me to use, and it's for my good, that kind of thing. So freebies are powerful and effective. They promote what you do, and they improve customer loyalty and attitudes towards the product and towards the company as well. Now, a couple of months ago, I was away in Canada. On one of those days, I went to a shopping mall with my sister. And while we're just walking through the aisles in the mall and all of that, we saw some people they had a display in small cups of their product. Normally they will sell the product in a big bag like this, in a very big bag like this. But they opened up the bags and they just put in very, very small saucers. They split all their products into very small saucers, and they told people who were walking by to just stop by, just pick a saucer, stop by and pick a saucer. So my sister just said, come, let's take. So she took one. She said, I take one. So we took one saucer each, and we're munching and going. And she told me something really profound. She mentioned about 3 to 5 products that she has been buying for the past couple of years based on this concept of freebies. That normally, if they hadn't done that, opening up and giving them freebies, she wouldn't have bought those products at all. Talk less of being a loyal customer of that product for the past plenty of years. Now, this is like a no-brainer, but many times we just shut our mind, or we just don't understand, or we don't know the power behind some of these things. And when she told me that, I was like, oh, wow, that's like, come and taste. And then when you taste it, you're like, oh, it's not bad. Already you're tasting it, already you're seeing the name of the product, already you're seeing all of that. And when next you are going, and when you next hear about the product, already there's something that it does to your mind. You feel, I've chopped, and this thing is not bad though, let me buy. And then I keep buying. And it just comes across that, they gave me free stuff before I went ahead, to start buying. It's a really powerful concept. Okay, Mr. Cyril Esedo says, I can connect to this totally. Gifts and freebies have opened doors. Oh, they always do. Fantastic. I mean, it's really powerful. Okay, so a gift is a weapon. Oh. It breaks some doors, you just be amazed. Okay, so now there's a question I would like us to ask ourselves when it comes to giving a gift. And we're zoning it to our reader range of products. And I'll need you to participate here. You know, you already made me a promise that you will participate, right? And this is not to judge anyone. And, you know, I will tell you why as we go ahead. Okay, so what's the biggest reader products or products you're giving out as a gift? What's the biggest? I mean, it may be a combination of products. And then what's the smallest? Anyone you're comfortable with, just type in the comment section. The smallest I've given out is so. The biggest one I've given out is so, and so. Okay, let's type that very quickly and go ahead with this. Okay, that's the biggest. Was the smallest? Is anybody in the house? Okay, somebody says the Restore is the biggest, Balm is the smallest. Fantastic. Reader capsules, 500 ml. Someone says none yet. Okay, none yet. You are yet to start the business. Smallest is 30 mils. 20 mils is the biggest. Small Balm is the smallest. Biggest given out is Restore, Fire, and Bitters. Fantastic. Restore and Reader capsule, biggest. Smallest, 30 mils, disinfectant, biggest. So wow. Okay. All right. Now, okay, let's keep the answers coming as we go ahead. Yeah, I like the answers that we're giving, and I like the fact that some of us have really gone ahead to give out some impressive gifts. Okay. Now, of course, we understand that the reader range of product, even a balm can do the nature of our product is such that even the products that qualifies as a small gift can open mega doors. Balm, the thing that balm can do. It is, I mean, I have an auntie, for example, what made her, I mean, she's still telling me today, I'm going to still drive into this business. She buys her GMX from time to time. It's a balm. She used it for a headache. And she's like, oh, wow, this is amazing. And she's going ahead to do the business. Okay, balm, smallest, 2 500 ml, 1 capsule, and 2 balm. Okay, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, so we have our products are good. These ones that are small, safe, are mighty. So we're in a good place. There's no product that is too small that we can give out. Okay, I just need to ask, I need you to ask yourself the amount of this product I'm giving out, okay, is it of use to this customer? Am I having a, am I giving mindlessly, or I'm looking at the age group and saying, okay, this, I think, based on this person's lifestyle, this will qualify as a gift to the person. You need to do put a little bit of thought into it before you give out a gift. Okay, you won't see a teenager and say, okay, take is balm that you need because balm is small. Okay, I need to look at a teenager and know what will be good for that teenager based on what the mother said. And when the teenager is having results, the mother will say, okay, let's do this and let's do that. Okay, so you need to check the person you want to give a gift to, and you need to check to know the best fit of gift to give to the person. Okay, we have said every of the products we have is a good product, but you need to know the gifts that will be of best value by use for the person you're giving it out to. Okay, cultivate the habit of generosity. Practice generosity. Everyone, we already saw from the answers we gave at the beginning of this class. Everyone, both rich and poor, loves to be given gifts. Everyone. Okay, so once you ask yourself, this thing I want to give out, does it qualify as a gift? Once the answer is yes, will it be useful for this person? If the answer is yes, then it qualifies as a gift. Then I can give it out. So I don't have to shoot myself in the foot and say, oh, the gift I gave this person is too much, or the one I gave this person is too small. But I'm making an informed decision and saying, okay, this gift I'm giving out, will it be useful to the person? Okay, understanding the concept of unfair exchanges, knowing that what matters is the fact that I've given this person something and the person feels that, I need to do something in return. And that something in return may be to buy more or to sign up or to tell some friends or, that kind of thing. Those are the things that gifts have the capacity to do for us. Okay, now, next I would like to talk about making your gift a wholesome package. Now, listen to this very carefully. Very, very important thing I'm about to say now. Okay, some people feel that because something is a gift, it ought to be treated less than if it was a sale. Don't treat your gifts differently from how you would treat a sale. What do I mean by that? Some of us, because somebody paid 25K or 27.5 or 32.5 to buy restore, fire, bitters, and all of that, we get correct nylons, get correct packaging, pack it in a nice way because the person has spent money. But when you want to give a gift to someone, you look for the nylon that people are not using again. The type that when you see it, I don't want to, I'm already giving this person a gift to. I'll just look for anyhow nylon, just put it, tie it, and just give it to the person. Or why should I even be wasting my nylon? No, I'm not going to waste my nylon. No. It's a gift. Take it anyways. And, you know, what makes all the difference in the gift I'm giving out is the entire experience. So don't treat a gift differently or less than you would treat a sale. If you have chosen, I want to give this person a gift, put it together in a way that makes the person feel that, this thing costs this person something. Oh. Personally, I don't give out a gift without putting a flyer for a variant flyer, a bitters flyer, and I seal it with the same kind of bags I use to give people when I'm selling to them. It is an experience I want them to have. As they are opening it, it's a gift, they are opening it, they are opening the sellotape, opening the, unpackaging it, they see flyer inside it, It's the entire experience is a wholesome one. So make it a wholesome package, make it a wholesome experience. Don't let anybody feel less because you're giving them a gift. Let them have the same experience of someone who paid for it. And the experience does a lot more, than we think. Okay, another thing I wanted to mention is, I already jumped the gun by saying it ahead. Make sure they know how to use it. Okay, so don't say, Shebi is a gift. Anyhow you like, use it. I don't owe you to be, if it's someone that paid for it now, I can call the person, okay, use it in the morning, use it in the evening, use it and be doing after sales service. Shebi is a gift. I don't need to do all of that. Nope. The same level of service, the same level of support, the same level of follow-up that goes into a sale need to go into the gifts that you give out. So the support that ensures that they know how to use it, flyers that give instructions, some extra messages on your via WhatsApp to check, I hope you have used it. Have you started using it? It's a gift though. The same thing must go into what happens when you give a gift. Okay, contact the receiver to let them know that they are free to contact you if they have any clarifications or questions about the product. That's for a gift. I know normally we will do that for a sale, but ensure that you do that for a gift so that they know that, you're not just dashing stuff out, that when they commit their monies to doing business with you, they will get even much more support. Okay, and of course, let them know, once they're saying, this product is good, let them know that, of course, they can become distributors, or if they want to buy more, they can always get from you. So make it a wholesome experience and a wholesome package. Let them feel really special that you're giving a gift, and don't treat a gift less than you would treat a sale. Very important. Now, there's research shows the effect of giving gifts on business growth. Okay, the effect of giving gifts on business growth. Yeah, okay. There was this thought that came to my mind yesterday, and it was so apt in describing what gifts do. And that's point number 2. Point number 2 says, gifts prime your sales and your business or team growth over time. It allows you to get near accurate results in a much lesser time. Now, we have a lot of support from Green Mondays. There's a lot of materials that will push out, a lot of graphics, a lot of write-ups that say a lot about what we do, and the products that we have. Now, with all of those broadcasts, I can do a 30-day broadcast to my my contact list, but I can select 3, 4, 5 people in a week and send products to them. Honestly, it is like priming something. I'm sure if you are here and you know how pumping machine works, water pumping machine work, the way they work is the fact that, I mean, once they are well primed, yeah, getting water out becomes really easy. But once it's not primed, you just be, I mean, they can even burn the machine as well. So what you do when you give a gift is that you are priming your business. You are shortening the time that is between you talking to them about the product and then making a decision. You are shortening that time span, the time between when you're talking about it and when they decide that they want to go ahead with the product. And I have plenty of examples, you know, personally to show this fact. Okay, once it happened to me yesterday, and I was just laughing. You know, human beings are so predictable, honestly. If you understand how it works, you would have, every day you have new prospects added to your list who would become regular customers and someone who will join your team and drive the business as well. Human beings are seriously predictable. And if you understand this, you can have a ball and enjoy your business. And you know, the beautiful thing is that we have a range of products that work. I mean, they don't even give you a long time before they begin to work. So, I mean, you just have excitement really happening in your business. And every day somebody is hearing something new about your business. Somebody has something to say about the product that you give them. Okay, and research shows that free samples can actually boost your sales by as much as 2,000%. Guys, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Okay, so why will I hold back from giving free samples if it has the remotest possibility of increasing sales, boosting sales, okay, increasing the people that will come into my team by as much as 2,000%? Why will I be buying 1 and 10 in a month or 2? Why? Why will I be doing that? When if I buy more, I can have more, I will give more out, and it will give birth to plenty after its kind. It will prime my business and cause an explosion to happen in my business. That's what research shows. So, I mean, if you are here and you have been buying only for use, or is when people ask that you buy, you have been shortchanging yourself big time. You have been taking the gun and shooting yourself in the foot as far as your business is concerned. Okay, when you have enough stock, when you have just enough stock, you are shortchanging yourself and your business. When it's only when, oh, someone says, I need this that you're buying, you are limiting the potential of what your business can do. Okay, you need more stock, more than enough stock per time. Is a business. Okay, is somebody still in the room this afternoon? If you are still in the room this afternoon, please type in the comment section. It is a business. If you are doing a business and somebody comes to you and says, oh, I need a restore. So, it's finished though. I will buy tomorrow. I will buy tomorrow. Somebody comes there after and says, I need body wash. It's finished though. I will buy tomorrow. You are not in business. You are just, I don't know what it is. But I mean, if you want to do business, let us do business. You need to have more than enough per time. It is a business. That's what it is. It is a serious business. Siri, I'm feeling you. Okay? I complained about how my products were packed as a first-time buyer. You see now, it was a purchase and not a gift. So some people say, even purchase, they will not pack as well. Talk less of a gift. Okay? It is a serious business, guys. Honestly, you can try it. If we turn your business right side up, this giving of gifts, you think you're losing. Honestly, by the time it comes like back, you're like, what did I do now? I mean, and it begins to open massive doors for your business. Okay. Time is gone. Okay. I'll just take one more slide, take 1 or 2 or 3 examples, and we'll call it a day. Okay. There's a question that just kept ringing in my mind yesterday as well. And that's to say, is free really free? Is free really free? Please help me to answer this question. When they say something is free, is it really free? When you give somebody a free, okay, take this free gift. Is it really free? Somebody said no. Somebody said nope. It is a bit okay. Nope. This message is very impactful and assuring. Thank you so much. Nothing is free, guys. Nothing. Nothing is free. Because of the law that we just spoke about, the person already feels in debt. This thing. I mean, can you imagine 20K work and millions of naira contracts? So how does the thing add up? Yeah. So not free is not really free because it will bring some and you know, some of us, the way we think like, if I give this person this reader capsule today, oh, before the end of this month, this person should call me and buy. It doesn't work that way. I mean, I won't control the time that the person will take to respond or to give back or to refer somebody or whatever, because you really can't tell. And I would like to give some examples and also probably give one or two people an opportunity to give their own personal example. I would really like that before we call it a day. So really, we have said it here that free is not really free. When you give something out, it's not really free. It really, really just comes back to you. So why are we not giving more? Why? Because we think that if we finish and we'll be broke. Honestly, it doesn't work that way. If we give strategically, if we give to people who really can afford it, but just need that opportunity to experience what we have. Okay, so I have a few questions here on my last slide. The first one says, have you given out gifts and nothing came out of it? If I will put that nothing in inverted commas, because I have personal examples, personal experiences based on this. Giving out gifts and nothing came out of it. First question. Have you given out gifts and you got sales from it? Second question. Have you given out gifts and they resulted to sign-ups? Third question. Have you given out gifts and they resulted in testimonies that boosted your business? If at least you have experienced 2, 3, or all of this, please type, yes, I have. If you have experienced 2, 3, or 4 of these, please type, yes, I have in the comment section. Have you given out gifts and nothing came out of it? Have you given out gifts and you got sales from it? Have you given out gifts and they resulted to sign-ups? Have you given out gifts and they resulted in testimonies that boosted your business? Okay. Is anybody in the, okay, comments. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Okay. What people now want to become getting products free perpetually? I'm not talking about giving one person gifts more than once. So it's not more than once. I won't give the same person gifts more than once, except in some cases I'll come there if time permits. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to give a personal example. I have plenty. Trying to think about which one to select. Okay, I'll take 2. Sometime in the course of the beginning of the year, I think around January or February, we have this group with this community of pastors that we meet together under our own pastor, and people come from Jos, from Port Harcourt, from Enugu, from different places, Abuja, I mean, different parts of the country. And at the beginning of the year, then of course we had plans, we had thoughts, we had goals and visions of what we wanted to achieve for the business, amongst other things. And we're going for this meeting. It was the beginning of the year. We have not seen any of them in the new year, so we decided to package a range of products for each couple. We had about 15 couples or so in that meeting. And we packaged things like this. We packaged it nicely in this kind of bags, put flyers. Each package was maybe about 25K. The things that were inside, or even slightly more than that. No, it must have been more than that. Yeah, so packaged it nicely. And this was supposed to be strategic giving. Because sometimes in your mind, you're like, wow, yeah, I need to give strategically because this person I'm giving, I know before the end of next month, the person will, I'm already calculating on those kind of things. But anyways, that was like February. We packaged it and we gave out those gifts. Adding together the things that we gave out must have been maybe around, about 200K or so. That was a sacrificial gift, and then we began to count the week. Well, I began to count the weeks, began to count the months, and nothing was coming from there. So I just took my mind away. I said, well, I gave it unto the Lord. Somehow something will happen. So February went, March, April, May. And then on one of those days, one of the pastors in the group sent a message and said, I've been seeing this, your write-up on read down. Is it good like that? And that was like in the thick of the pandemic. So will it really boost immunity? Is it really good? And blah, blah, blah. Because we spoke, I explained oxidative stress and all of that. And I was like, oh, really? Wow. How can I get the products? He said, we gave you the products. At the meeting that we had the other time, he said, you will not even believe, I've not opened it though. I've not opened the bag. The bag is even here now beside my bed. Guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine that? And I'm there doing calculation, putting Ishiro on Biro. Hey, madam, I'll be back. I've told you this before. Fantastic. So, he said, I've never opened it. Oh my God. I said, okay, open it. What you're looking for is there. Okay, he started using it. He said, this thing will be good for my parents. It'll be good. Okay, let me buy 1 or 2 things for my parents. Yeah. So he bought capsules, bought liquid. I think he bought products worth maybe 20K. Okay, I said, well, that's okay. That's something, I mean. And then we went on. And then sometime in August, got another call from another one of them who said, it's like this, your product is good. And I'm thinking, maybe we would even do the network in this location. I think it's something that is, before we knew what was happening, the person had signed up a silver pack, gotten products worth over 250 something K, paid, and is now on board the Green Mondays. Those are 2 people who have responded to the gift that we gave to about 15 different people. Okay, well, of course, there's a 3rd person who had also bought products worth over 200K in the course of time. Just, this product is good. I want to buy for this person, supply this person, I'll give you the money and all those kind of things. Yeah, so, I mean, but for these people, it took us a space of about, how many months, guys? Plenty of months to be able to start even experiencing anything from the gifts we gave from the beginning of the year. So many times we are looking at the results. Our MD has told us many times that we need, I can faint. All these calculations there, 375K, that's it. Okay, so, but that's how gifts work. So there's somebody on my team that recently, she gave me flyers about the business she does. She gave me the flyers since last year. Last year, November. I didn't read that flyer until last week. That's when I said, oh, she even does this. She does this. She does this. That's what happens when people give freebies. When she gave me the freebie, she gave me her flyer so that I'll keep patronizing her. I've not read what she put on the flyer. I just put the flyer and kept it somewhere for the day when I will think about her and say, oh, I want to buy. That's exactly how gifts work. I can't legislate and say, okay, because I gave this person this gift in the month of September, then by mid-October, the gift should have opened way for me. It doesn't work that way. Okay, when the person is ready, when the time is right, when it's time for you to eat the fruits of your gift, you will. Gifts will always come back to you in more ways than what you gave out. But you can't legislate the time that it will take you to get the gift back. Okay, then something happened yesterday. I'd just like to share this one very quickly. I mean, now I'm beginning to have daily, I give out gifts like every day. I look at people and I'm studying their body movements and the way they are looking, and I give a gift. Okay, yesterday somebody came to the house to come and do some repair work. I knew from seeing him, I knew that this one is a candidate for bitters, is a candidate probably for fat burner and fire. So as he was walking towards my kitchen, where I normally put my reader, he paused and he looked at the products. He looked at it. He went. So when he was going, I packaged 250 meals, put BAM there. I explained what he does, gave him the flyer and all of that. I said, this one that I give me, hey, madam is the one that will be disturbing me for this thing. Oh, she will need it. Oh, she will need it. Oh. Honestly, by the time the guy got home, the wife, I've never spoken to the wife on phone before. The wife said, my son, I want him to be using it every day. If she has a son that wants to be using it every day, that already means they will be buying regularly. He would buy balm, he would buy the bitters. As a family, they need the product. But I have to prime it. I have to prime it for him to get the 250 meals so that the gifts can be coming from there. Okay, so I have plenty of examples actually, but because of time, I will not be able to go into details about that. But make no mistakes by thinking that anything is free. That's my idea today. Don't make any mistakes. I'm sure the story of the pastors and all of that, I've not even touched the surface of it. Actually, one of them actually told me that he has someone that wants to become a distributor. So I'll be reaping the fruit of those things. You understand? That's how it is. Because I primed it. Okay, but if you don't prime your business, you won't have the explosion that you need. If you are following and say, okay, listen, you must buy. When you buy, bring money. If you don't bring money and buy, then I will not. And because our business model is one-on-one, people to people, word of mouth, gifts do a fantastic work of priming your business for you. Once they have experienced it and they see something they need, you can just simply upsell them. Another one happened yesterday. Let me say that one before I wrap up. Yeah, happened yesterday. I sent out a post to all my contacts. I write on relationships, family, life, faith, and all of that. So I sent out a broadcast to my broadcast list. And this guy has been on my broadcast list for years. So when I sent it, I said, oh, fantastic article. This is good. And then we got chatting. I know he works in Abuja. I know his family is here in Lagos. So I was asking, Oga, how far now? Are you in Abuja or Lagos? He said, I'm in Lagos. I said, Oga, you came to take care of madam. Well done, sir. So we're gisting and all of that. So, I saw the way the discussion was going. He saw one of my pictures when I was expecting. He said, madam, you're looking fine. You're looking fine. Yeah. I said, we are trying to take care of ourselves. So, back and forth, the environment had been created to talk about my business. So instead of telling him to buy reader, I just said, okay, wait, this reader, have you even tried it before? The way I'm looking at it, I want to send you something. I want to send you one for a gift to try and then something for madam. He said, wow, you won't believe I will just type in now that I want to come and buy the product. Where can I get to buy? So I said, no, I'll take back my gift. He said, no, now use it as a tasting for myself. Of course, I was just joking. I'll give you as a gift. She said, okay, I want to know. I said, there are more products. More than these bitters, there are more products. She said, hey, there are more. I said, yes. She said, please send me something. Send me something to read. So I sent him the other products, what they do and all of that. He said, wow. Definitely, I'm going to be buying more than this gift that you're giving me when I come. I'm already positioning for him. We're meeting on Tuesday. I'm already positioning for him to buy, to get the bronze pack, which will be cheaper for him because he can see, oh, I need this, I need that. He just signed up with the bronze pack and, we take it on from there. Another one happened with one of my classmates who I also wanted to give a gift to, I think about last month or 2 months ago. He said he just needed, I actually just wanted to send him bitters, hand wash, and think something like that. Eventually, he spent 90K. Signed up with silver pack and bought more products than he planned. So gifts work a lot. They do work. But you can't just legislate when it will come back the way you want it to come back. But honestly, they create an impression. They create an indebtedness to the person that you give it to. And how much more a product that really, really, truly transforms people's health, transforms people's lives, has the capacity to do amazing things. So I would like, honestly, maybe if you want to type or if you want to speak, I would not mind if you have one person who would like to share about how giving gifts has been helpful to their business. Has been helpful to their business. Personally, before I used to have a budget for giving gifts for per week, but now I'm open to every day because now I see that every day I meet people. And now our range of product stuff is a lot. So there's nobody I see that says, oh, my child is too young. My son that is 1 year old uses the body wash. He uses the hair cream for his hair. So whether you have baby at home, whether it's elderly, everybody at home now needs the reader range of products. So there's nobody I see that is not my potential customer, or potential distributor, especially who can open up a city, who can open up a town and make amazing things happen for the business. Honestly, if you open your eyes, you will see that we are sitting on a gold mine. That's what it is. And you may need to prime it by giving a gift to begin to tap into those gold mines, open up those cities, open up those towns through the individuals that God is bringing your way. That's how I see it. So if you have anyone who wants to share a thought, you have a question, I would like to pause it here. I didn't plan that it will go for this long, but I hope you have gotten some value from this. I would not mind if somebody is available to share thoughts.
I can share. Good afternoon, Emma. Thank you for reminding everybody about the gifts issue. I know that, I have so many previous testimonies, but I've sort of blanked out on them. But the most recent one is the one I will share about giving a gift. So I have this, she's an egbon to me. And I know she participated in the previous product we were driving, but not this one. And when we got reader, she was like, there should be gifts and tasting. I said, no, until you buy and all that. That was then. Of course, I knew better along the line. So she'd been abroad for a while and she got back a couple of months ago. And we got talking again. So I said, okay, that I'll send you. Of course, now I know better. I sent her a 500 mils bottle of reader. I just said she should pay the courier and all that. And I asked her, she said, oh, it's okay and all that. But one day she just calls me out of the blue. She said, Fumi, send Glory. I want to buy that. Somebody came to me, a friend of mine, wanted to sell Restore and Fire and Bitters or something. And that she said, no, Mola Buro Tonta, I won't buy from you. Please send her. So I actually wanted to send a courier. She said, I'll pay for her transfer. I wanted to send the courier. But my girl said, maybe she knew that she will go that her auntie will give me money. So she bought the Restore, she bought Bitter. And I know she has a relative that needs Restore, Fire. She said, oh, the person will buy their own later, but she bought the Restore, she bought the Bitters. And then when my PA went to deliver, she gave her 4,000 naira for transport. Not only did she pay for the products, but she also dashed the person who came to deliver to her. So I mean, it just took me back. It just reminded me, because those early days, I actually give a lot as well. But this was the most recent testimony. So I'm waiting for the Restore and the Fire that her relative is going to buy as well.
Okay, great, fantastic. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you, Dr. Ino. Thank you for that. Okay, Mr. Cyril Esedo also, sharing an experience. He says in the earlier years of his business, he has displaced an incumbent supplier to an account by offering free services to the account. Wow. Today, we still work with the account. I mean, that's the indebtedness we are talking about. Sometimes you cannot explain why some people are just loyal to some people. You don't understand? They're just loyal. That, no, this is the person I want to be dealing with. Because the person already created an unfair exchange, something uneven, by giving a gift. We're not talking about bribes. We're talking about giving your service or your products out for free to prime your business. Okay, this concept is so powerful, guys. So it can literally, it will literally transform your business right side up. Okay. I have a testimony with regards giving. Okay, so we'll take one last. Okay, Mr. Esedo already said, add personal touch to your gifts. It's important. That's why I said earlier, go the extra mile. When you give your gift, follow it up with a support service. Put a flyer. Make it, let the person know that I'm treating it like a purchase. It's not just a gift. It's very, very important. Okay, Adeline has a testimony towards giving. Do we unmute? Can you unmute yourself and just share?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Last week, I decided to give one of my pastor a gift. Okay. So I decided to give the 250 beta readers to the wife. I called the wife. So, I don't think pastor is going to take this because he has a sweet mouth. I said, okay, you just try it. Just try it first. And I said, I will encourage him by taking it. So I gave it to her and she went. Then 2 days later, she now called back and said, wow, this thing really worked. That I myself, I have body pains. That I just decided to take the bitter itself and went to bed. That I slept like a baby. That you know what? I will come and sign up next week, the next month, because I want to come on the platform of gold that we signed up, and then I will sign other people up. So that is what 250 ml has done.
Yeah. Wow, fantastic. That's simply amazing. As you were saying that, I just remember a couple that I gave. That couple now, we're working on them. They want to open up Zambia. They want to open one or a few other countries. What we just simply did, we also gave a gift. Of course, they showed interest in the business, but we gave them products as gifts. Okay, there's really no saying what can come out of giving out a gift. It's simply amazing. Okay, someone says I'm an Ijesha woman. I don't play my business with anyone. Talk less of dashing it out. So I'm deceiving myself by not dashing that. Oh my God. Thank you, Emma, for this wonderful and blessed training. I learned more every day. Thank God for Green Mondays. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. I believe you have gotten some value from this. I'm not saying that you should give somebody a gift every time. That person is definitely not ready to give value to your business. Okay, but give strategically. Is that CM?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, thank you, CM.
I wanted to share something very quickly.
Okay, thank you.
So that you just had some thoughts to what we've shared. Thank you, Emma.
You're welcome, sir.
So I think that you need to see giving like farming.
Okay.
And you need to be strategic about it and tell yourself, this is my budget for giving every 7 days. Remember the 7-day psychology? We're back in that 7 days thinking. And the thinking is, in the next 7 days, I want to give. And you want to do it like you're farming. And there's something I shared about differentiating yourself. If you want to differentiate yourself, stop looking at the results.
Yes.
Look at the process.
Yes.
So what you want to do is you want to ensure that you are regularly, daily, you are giving out, and it can be 30 meals BAM, it can be 20 meals BAM, it can be 30 meals reader.
Yep.
And you might even go beyond that and do 250 meals. You can even do 500 meals. Gifts have a way of changing the flow of value, of making people feel indebted, of making people owe you for the future. And you want to ensure that you are dropping those seeds all over the place because the harvest will come.
Yes,
the reason why somebody is having sign-ups after sign-ups and things are happening in their business is because they are regularly farming their business. So you want to make it a plan. And it's not, of course, you have to be strategic, meaning there are people who are takers. We're not saying be giving to takers. There are people that if you give them, they will still be begging you for more. It means you have been foolish in your giving. You need to be strategic in your giving and wise in your giving. So you want to give to people that this person can afford it, but I want to give. You are setting the scales of the universe in your direction. I like what the Bible says. It says, give, and it shall be given to you, good measure, pressed down and shaken together, will men give to your bosom. Our instruction to give is not even, that conversation is not really about giving to God. That conversation is about if we give to others, ultimately, they will give back to us, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So seed like a seed. If you put a seed in the ground, it will finally yield a cob. Every BAM you give, every 30 meals you give, every 250 meals you give, every 500 meals you give, can open you up to something bigger than VIP sign up. That person may connect you to somebody else who will give you a contract that is different from the business you are building.
Exactly.
That person will open doors for you into something else that is bigger than what you are hoping for. By deliberately making that attempt to regularly give, regularly you're sowing, you're farming, you're watering, the harvest is coming. So if you want to get your business up and running, your upgrades to gold, your upgrade to platinum, your upgrade to VIP, those products, don't look at the value. If you see someone that is a valuable person, give the person a valuable product.
Yes.
Someone that is not, give people according to how you have seen it. Make sure that they use it. And gradually, it will bring a variety of things your way that will make you better. So the admonition today is become a generous giver.
Yes, sir.
Become a sower. Become somebody who gives generously, who doesn't, who doesn't have aka glue in their hand, who is opening their hands out, opening their hearts out, and giving. And then you now need to, once you have learned how to sow, you also need to learn how to reap. So there's a way you position yourself, there's a way you keep in touch, there's a way you keep the conversation going, that which you sowed can become a harvest. It's not by being, obtrusive or being in their faces. You need to learn how to put in the sickle. Okay? So when you put on the seed, there's how to plant, which is what I shared with us today about this reciprocity principle. There's how to harvest, how to bring in the results. And so we need to learn and perfect that as well, So as we go on, our businesses are buzzing with activity, we're buzzing with harvest, we're harvesting different kinds of crops, and our businesses are growing in amazing ways. I just wanted to share those thoughts. Thank you very much, MI, for this topic. For everybody here has learned a lot.
Thank you very much, CM. Somebody's asking if we are related. Yeah, I think you're my brother from another mother. Oh my goodness. So thank you very much, everyone, for today's class. I've learned a lot. I've been energized once again to keep giving. I mean, it's working. It changes the environment. I don't know. I mean, instead of waiting for somebody to make an order, I'm pushing my product out there. So I'm pushing myself out there. So every day, 2 more people, 3 more people, fresh people are knowing about my business, and they're having products in their hands, and they have the experience. I mean, that's like a ripple effect. I mean, that's prime minute, yeah? So it's really amazing. So thank you very much, everyone. At 6 p.m. today, we'll be having, Shane, we are taking 6 p.m.